Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome. Happy Tuesday. I hope it's a great day or evening wherever you are. I'm Verena Mei, and thank you so much for joining me. Sorry about that delay. I was having a little trouble going live, and apparently, and this is something to note for you folks, if you are driving this Lexus RCF, basically in the title, how I had it was RC together, space F. Well, Twitch didn't like that, so it kept giving me an error for multi-streaming, and I could not figure it out. I was on the chat with Streamlabs OBS to try to help me figure it out. Um, the the customer service basically had me shut everything down, open it, log out, open it. She wanted me to turn off all my switches and modem and router and all that kind of stuff. But it turned out that it just said all of a sudden on Twitch that um, Twitch might have a problem with the moderation policy. So I just put the R and the C and the F together, and it worked. So note for you folks. So what's up, Tainted Spawn? How's it going? And Calsonic. Yes, I am glad I got it sorted as well. So this is exciting. I am driving the Lexus RCF for the very first time today. And the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, okay, I don't know if I mentioned it to you earlier, but I am racing the it's not 24, 2.4 hours of Bathurst. It will be my first enduro ever, and it's a solo enduro. And I haven't raced a GT3 around Bathurst ever, so I had to choose a car. And first, I chose the McLaren 720S, and I was thinking, well, I drove the McLaren 720S around Misano when Taya and Lauren and Dan and I were trying to select a car for that enduro we were trying to qualify for SimGrid, and it was really nice. I really liked it. But when I messaged Lauren yesterday to see if she had a tune, she said, well, with the new update, it was quite squirrely, so it made me reconsider and choose this Lexus RCF. And I figured because it's a front engine, then it would be fairly, I won't say fairly easy to drive, but much easier than a mid-engine car like the Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo or the McLaren 720S. Um, so that's what I went for. And I hear it's a very good car, so let's go. You're probably thinking, if you've been following the SimGrid events, the event is on Thursday, so 2 days from now, and I'm going to drive this car for the first time. So we will see how fast I can get in 2 hours. And by the way, folks, I registered for Split 7. I tried to register for Split 8, however, it was all full. But as far as the times go, as far as a recommendation where we should or which split we should register for, 7 and 8 was the same. I wish that I registered earlier so I could get an 8, but we will see. So what I do have to learn as well, because I didn't look at any of the lap guides for the GT3s, um, I have to figure out the gearing on this Lexus. So welcome. That's what we're going to do today. But it is definitely a beautiful car. I tried to play with the livery, but it wouldn't let me change much at all except the wheel color. There were those options as far as what colors you want on the car, but nothing changed. So I'm guessing it was just kind of like a licensing agreement that ACC had with Lexus that wouldn't allow them to change any of the sponsorship logos, right? Who knows? What's up, HP Supercharger? How's it going? It is a very nice looking car. Awesome. Yay! Well, Dan, so I was thinking, I thought, like, for a split second that maybe the Aston Martin would be a good car for me. But considering that it's very tight and twisty up in the mountain of Bathurst that the Aston Martin wouldn't be good, because I actually struggle so much in the tighter corners with the Aston Martin. So hopefully this will be better. I have no setup here, and my friend Mellish, I don't know if you know him, but he is also caster for Forza Racing Championship. He said he does have a tune for me, or a setup for me, so hopefully he will send that over. Maybe that will help, maybe it won't, but we will see. Ah, Comrade Gripsy. I play a lot of Forza Horizon 4. I played a lot of Forza 7, and I currently play a lot of Assetto Corsa Competizione. I'm as far as like competing and actually entering events, it's always ACC. I play Dirt Rally 2 as well, and I will be streaming that tomorrow. We're going to go one more time for AMR Dan's Verena Mei rally event, and hopefully we can get in the server this time. A few folks joined me last week. We tried to get in the server. We couldn't because of just the game server. So I ended up practicing most of the stages. Tomorrow we are sending it. We are really doing it. So stay tuned for that. Oh, CHP Supercharge, I have not driven the Nissan GTR either. So the only GT3 cars I've driven were the Aston Martin, the Ferrari 488 GT3, the Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo, which I'm going to be driving in the More Female Racers Championship coming up. First race is on Monday. And the McLaren 720S. I did drive the Bentley Continental at Misano to see if I liked it, and to be honest, I could not keep it on the track. It was not a car that fit my driving style. So I think there's a car for everybody. Dan. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's just hit drive. Hold on. I need some tea. You know what? After all of that, like, minor freakouts about not being able to go live and trying to figure out all these technical stuff. And if you stream, you know how it is. You schedule something and like you press go live and confirm, and you have this error and you're like, what? So that's what happens. So hold on, let me drink my tea and just have a little breath before we hit Bathurst. Tea time, that's right. And you folks know that every day I have green tea with a little bit of honey, but today I ran out and I had to go with whatever was in the cupboard. And my friend got me some oolong tea with some pomegranate. It was like a really fancy blend. She lives in Montana and she brought it over when she was visiting, and it's amazing. It tastes like it's very expensive, so I'm going to enjoy it. I love the 488 Evo. It kind of wants to take me for a ride a bit, but I feel like I could not, like, I don't know. I'll get used to it the more I drive it for sure, because I do love the 488 GT3. All right, so I have this little lacrosse ball behind my back of my sim because sometimes my back gets really stiff from just being in my sim for too long. Sim racing problems, right? So I just kind of put that ball behind me, massage any of those knots out. All right. Here we go. And, you know, the first few laps, I'll have to figure out the gearing. Like I said, this is the very first time I'm driving this car. It's weird because I feel like I'm so much closer to the dash, and maybe that's something that I should adjust, but I have not, I don't know, maybe I should just go for it. Distance. Is that the distance? Yeah, right here. There we go. Whoa. height. I could move the height up. Now, are these view settings per car? Because I don't often adjust them, to be honest. Oops. It just seems that it's just so different where I'm sitting. Thank you so much for following M. Alte. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna keep it here. Save. Quit. Oh, absolutely. Sim problems, I tell you, Dan. Sim problems. Oh, nope, no. Drive. Oh, got it. Okay. It feels a bit weird. Like, I feel like I'm low, but also very close to the roll cage. We're just gonna do this right now because I just want to get on the track. All right, first lap, everybody.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
We're gonna take it easy. And I always kind of forget that in GT3 cars, sometimes we go down to first gear, and in GT4 cars, we don't go down to first gear. That's weird. The ghost decided to show up, and I didn't even put down a clean lap yet, so it's weird. I like the sound of it. All right. Did I brake at the same point? Yikes. Cold tires. I just have to remember that. Yikes. It feels good. Whoa. It feels a lot more stable than the Cayman, that's for sure. It's definitely more forgiving. Ugh, famous last words, right? Yikes. Alright. It's my outlap. There we go. Guessing first gear for this one. Oh, that felt so good. I think it's a difference between the GT4s and the GT3s. Let's see what my braking point is. I think it's the same, right? Ooh, that was a little late. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oops. Wrong gear. Oh, love it. Okay, very slow right now. But hey, that's my first lap. I'm just trying to keep it clean, keep it smooth. I'm just imagining that this is the start of the race. Start of a 2.4 hour race. And nothing is won in lap 1. Oh, no. Ah, yikes. I'm trying not to look at my delta. Wah, I hate that part. I'll tell you what, and that part, my Cayman would have just spun. Here we go. Ooh. This time I'm going to make that braking point. I was trying to brake at the 150 board and then I surpassed it. But it seemed like... I actually don't know, to be honest. Is it the same? Who knows? Is that a second gear or a first gear? Alright. I must say, I really do love driving this car. I really do have to work out or work on squaring my corners off and not taking that rally line. Come on. So much more stable than the Cayman GT4. Whoa, too fast. It got me. Left here. It's still scary. It's very scary on Bathurst. Nah. Ooh. Yikes. Yikes. Hello, wall. Alright, so let's go back to the pit. I really enjoyed that. That was my first 2 laps, and I have to say it was amazing. I really didn't expect that, not that it wouldn't feel that great, but that it would feel that stable. You know, I think of GT4s and I'm like, okay, maybe they're easier to drive, they have less power, but getting into a GT3, just the thought of it was very daunting to me. And I think if I was in like a Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo, it would be a completely different story, but I'm very, very pleased about how this Lexus drives. So, wow. All I have to say is wow. And I'm just looking at the track temp and everything. I didn't even look at the tire pressures. Oh. Yeah, comrade. I am streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, but it's a good thing now I figured out how to put the chat box in the stream as well. So yeah, before it was even more confusing, and I actually did that just last week, so that helps, I think. Dan, you admitted once. Oh my gosh, that it sounded better than Aston Martin. I hope AMR did not hear that. Thanks for following Jas Digital Art. I appreciate that. Let's see. Do I have a setup for this car? Not currently. I only am using the aggressive setup. There's the preset. Let's see. Setup. Just just this one. And usually when I get a car, or like for the Cayman, which I drive very often, as well as the Ferrari 488 Evo, as well as the 488 GT3, both of the Ferraris, I get the Coach Dave Academy setups, but being that this is my first time even getting in this car, I wasn't sure if I would like it, should I buy it, what have you. So I thought I'd just start with this one because I think, or from what I've read, or the YouTube videos, the aggressive preset is pretty good for starters. So hey, that's what I did. It seems that way, Calsonic. The body roll is very well balanced. You think it's a good first lap, Dan? I mean, I know that as far as split 7 and 8, it was 2 minutes and 5 seconds and slower. So I want to try to get closer to that 2 minutes and 5 seconds, obviously. But like I said, like you said, it was my first lap, first 2 laps. So I have a ways to go. Thank you so much for following Frangibles. And thanks for following as well Rocafort Racing. I like that, Rocafort. Ah, yes, Dan. So based on what you are saying and what Lauren was saying about the new update, or maybe even without the update, because of the twisty mountain roads at Bathurst, it's just not a easy car to drive. Not that any car is easy to drive at Bathurst, but this is, I think, more predictable. Oh, thanks, Rocafort. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining me. No, Dan, it doesn't. Lexus, Daniel, no. But you can, we'll think of something if you decide to ever just kind of kick the Aston Martin aside and get into the Lexus and have it be your car from now on. We'll think of something clever. Trust me. Don't even worry about that. I mean, you have a whole community who will help you. Okay, Dan, 207. So Dan is coaching me from the chat. He wants me to get down to 207, and I think that would be a great start, considering the enduro is in 2 days, and I'm driving this for the first time. You know, I really wish I had more time to really get to know this car, but I've been racing all kinds of stuff and learning different tracks. So if you get into a lot of races, you know how it is. And I'm new to ACC. I just started driving in, what, August or something like that? I hear you, Midnight. Is that true, Subnesia? We'll just use initials. We'll think of something. Lexidan. Hmm. You know, something clever. We'll think of something. So my soul. All right, here we go. Oh, and tire pressures. Let's go back to the tire pressures because that should help. And granted, I only did 2 laps, but let's see what we can do with that. Dan's gonna kill me. I'm gonna click away. It says 1 click at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about 5 clicks? 5 clicks. 1. We'll just click 1. 5. 5 clicks. Yes, Mr. Falcon, switching it up for the Bathurst 2.4-hour enduro on Thursday. I thought it would be a good choice. And yeah, we're just gonna go back here and we'll test this out. So I did 2 laps. Still figuring things out, but that's the way it usually goes. First gear here? Maybe, I think. I think so. I'm definitely waiting too long to get on the throttle. I think I can carry more momentum through the corners, but like I said, still just learning. And also learning the shift points. Second gear? And where do I brake? Fourth. Ooh, braking too late. not a good line.
Your lap time is invalidating. Please try to stay on.
But I held it. I didn't completely spin it like I would in the Cayman. Okay. Oh. Spoke too soon. I just spoke too soon. That's okay. We'll just go back. We'll just go back to the pits. But also taking a look at the tire pressures. Let me know, Dan. Keep an eye on them for me. I know! I am 2 hours, Dan. So for this race, on Thursday, we have 3 pit stops that we can take at any time. So I think, Dan, if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask you maybe to guide me. The dash, I guess the visual on the dash just doesn't confuse me, but it's just a lot different than the Ferrari as far as, hold on, hold that thought. Okay, keeping it clean. There we go, now we pick it up. Yikes. That didn't seem fast, but it was faster than before, so it's kind of tricky just getting used to the feel of this car, what the feedback in the wheel is telling me it's doing, and how this car likes to be driven. All right, here we go. Definitely go faster there. Just feeling things out. Ooh. Okay. Chipping away. I feel like that was a much better line. I squared it off a little bit more. I could square it off a little bit more than that. Yikes. Definitely more forgiving than the Cayman. Could turn in later for that one as well. Whoa, no, no, no. Not gonna let this car get away from me. To be patient right here. That felt really slow, but I felt it was safe. Yikesy. Oh no, lost some time there. gained some time there.
But I'm late.
All right, getting down there. Need to square that off a bit more. And the thing I have to remember, looking at the delta and chasing this ghost, is that this ghost is getting faster as I get faster. It's half a second in front of me every time. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I would have never been able to get away with that nonsense with the Cayman, for sure. Kind of also just knowing when I can put the power down. Oh, I did a no-no. I pressed the gas going downhill. Gregor said, do not press the gas in that section. But now I can. Oh, that was a no-no too. So I'm just testing my limits right now. My goal is 2 minutes, 7 seconds. I missed that curb. Ooh. Okay, let's do it. Keeping it clean, keeping it smooth. Shouldn't have been in first. Ah, chasing my time down. Dan, take a look at my tire pressures right now, and I'm going to take a break right after this lap. Please let me know what I should set it to. I know for GT3s, it should be 27.5 to, 28. Well, that didn't help. It's okay, I'm going to keep going. There's so much I have to learn about this track. I figured I have to do like 60 consistent laps, at least. During the race. Okay, this is the tricky one. That felt good on the exit. I was looking for a 7th gear. There we go. I was braking later that time. Trying to find some time wherever I can. Ah! Okay, one more time. One more time. I feel like I'm in the groove. Okay, here we go. I just want the delta to be green when I cross the finish line. That's really all I care about for this lap. And that means keeping it clean. I shouldn't have been in 6th, probably. Come on, Ghosty, out of my way. Here we go. patience right here. No. No. It's back on the gas earlier. I have to turn later for this corner. Oh, well, that didn't happen. Yikes. Grass doesn't help. Here we go. Yeah. Come on, Ghosty. You and me. Here we go. It's a clean lap. Looking for a clean lap. Whoa, help. Come on. Stay in front of this ghost.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
In the 207s. Okay, now I can relax. All right, Dan, you know what to do. Tell me those tire pressures, please. One click. I'm just kidding. All right. You only need to increase the left rear tire pressure by one click. One. And open up the front brake duct by one click. Reduce the front right tire pressure by one click. Wait, reduce the front right. Boom. And move brake bias. Okay, so got the tire pressures done first, and then we'll go to the brake duct. Okay. Open the front brake duct by one click. Boom. Move the brake bias rearward by 2%. Where do I find that? Brake bias. Here we go. Move the brake bias rearward. So, do I just take it down? There we go. I think that's it, right? Hold on. All right. So I think that's good. I think that's good. Right? Folks, I'm in the 207s now, but I'm still in the kind of high 207s, so I'm looking to get down to the low 207s, and then we'll see if I could get down to the sub 207. So that's my goal right now, but I'm really happy with where I'm at now. Let's see. So Dan, your question is guide you as in being a spotter or something else? Well, so I don't have a coach for Bathurst because there's just specific races that I ask Gregor to help me with. He is in college and everything at school and races and all kinds of stuff and working for Coach Dave. So I try not to bother him too much. Want him to graduate with good grades and all that. He is very helpful. So this is kind of just a race that I decided to do on a whim. Enduro, solo, 2.4 hours. Let's do it. So yeah, in any way that you could help me, Dan, that would be great. I really didn't even think that I would have a coach. But I was reading the info last night and I'm like 3 pit stops and when should I do that and what about the fuel and maybe somebody should help me with this. So yeah, if you could help me, Dan, that would be awesome. Let's see. Thanks so much for following the Slamex. Yeah, I never really thought about the seating position. Thanks so much for following Harmoondog Jr. Harmoondog Jr. 111. That's a long Twitch name. You know, I usually fiddle with the TCS once I get used to the car, and once I kind of have a feel for what it's doing, and kind of fine tuning it after that. I didn't even see how many laps I put on this car yet, so I think I'm gonna get to that as well. And I didn't even see what the TCS was at this point. TC2, ABS 3. I mean, it feels good. Usually I don't like the ABS too high, but I feel like 3 is good. I feel if the ABS is higher than 3, at least for some cars. I mean, for the Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo, I feel like you kind of need that. Otherwise, the rear end will just step away from you. For TC and ABS, it's just, yeah, kind of crazy just to try to stop the car. But I really like to feel where, uh, I know it sounds crazy, at the point at which my brakes will lock up. I feel like with a higher ABS, I really don't get a feel for when my car is actually going to slow down. And I think it's probably because I come from driving with no ABS in real life racing, and coming from Forza 7, it's either ABS on or ABS off, or TC on or TC off, and usually I just have everything off. So I guess trying to just getting a get a better feel for what the car is doing naturally. What's up, JDP Gaming? How's it going? Thanks for joining me today. Let's see, just going down the chat. Sorry, folks. I'm actually going to save this preset before I forget. Okay, I'm just gonna do, if you don't mind, Dan, I'm just gonna put your name in there. AMR. Dan. Oh, no pressure, Dan. I'm saving your preset so you can help me. AMR Dan, Bath 2.4. 4 hours. I'm just gonna do 30:39. There we go. We got it saved. It's in the books. Can't back out now. All right, Toby Classic, how's it going? Thanks for joining in on everything happening here. I'm very excited being in this Lexus. You know, when you discover a new car that kind of matches up to your driving style, to me, that's exciting. Let's just see. Oh, I only did 7 laps so far. Let's back out of here. Oh, wait. Reduce the bias down to 60. There we go. See? Getting down to the chat. I don't want to miss any of your comments, that's why. Okay, brake bias down to 60. It is. Okay. Oh, that would be awesome, Dan. I really appreciate that. You know, and I know you have your own streaming schedule and stuff that your community is looking forward to. So I don't want to get in the way of that. Okay, we're gonna save this yet again. Yes. What's up, Laru Grands? Did I get it right this time? I hope so. That's right. All your fault, Dan. All right. Okay. How about we test this setup? No pressure. But the great thing about it is just being able to see what all these little modifications to the setup does, how it feels, and it's my job as a driver, at least, you know, in real life, it was my job as a driver to tell my crew chief or my team what's happening, what I didn't like about the car, and then they can adjust it. Yay! All right, one more sip of tea. It's gone. Let's do it. Okay. Oops, that wasn't a, oh, hold on. That's okay. The thing is, when I'm learning a car, I don't really, I don't mind when I mess up, but I know that there's like the whole track and every corner that I need practice at. So, one corner, even though I am going for it, is not going to kind of make me quit. It is a bummer though if you see your Delta really green, really doing well at the end, and then you like put it in the wall or something, as you call bin it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yikes. It does feel different. I can't explain what it feels like as opposed to what it felt like before, but it definitely feels different. I'll need a few laps just to get used to this setup. Yikes. Fifth gear? On that last corner, folks, I'm not quite sure if I should even bother going into fifth gear. I kind of think I should. Got some grass. It's okay. Come on, Ghosty. I'm still kind of far off. So this section is hard for me because I feel at some points that I'm pushing, if I'm translating the feedback correctly. Ooh. Ooh, come on, Ghosty, no! I was kind of getting ahead of myself. I needed a bit of patience there when I felt like I was getting close to the ghost. Hold on, let me just get out of here. All right. Yeah, the practice is going great. Why does my Delta look so great? That makes no sense. I mean, I'll take it, but it's not accurate. Ooh. Okay, that's okay. Just seeing how much speed I can carry through different corners, what works, what doesn't. Trying to figure out also when to shift. What's the ideal point to shift when I see the blue lights on the dash. Here we go. Yeah, that point where I'm turning left, I feel like I'm just pushing. There we go. Ah, I pressed the gas pedal. Whoa, yikes, yikes. I mean, I'm just gonna reverse. I don't want to go back into the pit. I really don't like going back into the pit. I just want to drive more. Alright, so just getting used to it. Whew, it is hot. It is very hot. Alright. It seems like I can brake later. So I'm still braking at the same braking points, it seems, and just trying to get used to any of the changes. Let's do it. Ooh. Ooh. That felt good. I thought I could have squared that corner off a bit more, but it felt like I just carried the momentum through. Here we go. Wah! It's tricky. Oh no! Okay. I'm having a bit of trouble here. What shall I do? Yeah. Hold on. Alright. It definitely feels a little more spinny. It feels less safe, I think, in these tight and twisty bits. But I feel like this is what I need to go faster, right? Can't always have a safe setup. I just have to learn to drive it. Here we go. Yikes. That was too quick around that corner. So, I heard in chat, or read in chat, that now there's levels in Forza 7, and that's really exciting. I missed Forza Monthly yesterday, so I have to catch up with them. Whoa! Yikes. But I'm excited. I want to do a Forza 7 stream every week, actually. Okay, let's do it, folks. Let's get down to low 207s, or just beat my previous time. That would be fine. Come on. Okay, this is the tricky part. Whoa! Go! Go, go, go! Maybe I keep it for third a little while longer there. Okay, here we go, folks. Maybe I could have been on the gas a little bit earlier, like just a tad bit earlier, getting out of that last corner off the mountain. All right, here we go. 100 board, maybe, I don't know. Come on, go away, Ghosty. Ah. Go! Go, 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 Ghosty! Okay, so a bit faster. Oops. Ah! Okay. So on that corner off the front straight, turn number 1, should I be in second gear or first? I've been taking it in second. Let me just focus on this first. Ooh, that felt good. Ah, 11 laps. Okay, let's take a break. All right, so let's look at chat. It is hot here. All right. That's right. Okay, turns 3 and 4. Gentle with the brake application. Okay, turns 3 and 4. Let me see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4, right here. So I believe, oh, I get it. So this right here where my mouse is pointing, can you see that? I think that's just the Audi corner, where the Audi banners are on the wall. Is that right? Hold on. Okay, sounds good. Gentle with the brake application. Yes, so as far as taking corner 3, I believe that's the one where I have to lift and turn and start braking for the Audi corner, which is the tighter left, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I'm just trying to absorb all this and see how to apply it actually in the car. Okay, so stay out wider as I come in. So I'm going up the hill, going up the hill. Let's actually just take a recce, take a quick recce up until that point. What's up, John B. Marine? How's it going there? Ryan L83, how's it going? Thanks for following. I appreciate that. Okay, turn 1 in second gear. Got it. What's up, Copy? Copy123. I like that Twitch name. It just clicked. Aloha. I love when people say aloha. Okay, let's see. We're gonna quickly get up to that corner. And then we're gonna slow down. Okay. And folks, I don't know, Dan, if you had already answered my question. Wait. Hold on when to shift. Is this corner 3? So we're coming up here. We're gonna go wider. Turn a little bit, like that. Is that what you mean? Are those the corners? I need a track map. Okay. It's actually nice just to drive the corners without caring about your time. Like actually just kind of focusing on which line I should be taking. Because most often I'm like, how fast can I get down to? I mean, that is the name of the game, but also really just kind of slowly going around the track. Or not even slowly, maybe at speed, but not kind of caring what your time is. Okay, what does Dan say? It's correct. The last part at turn 4, you need to get the nose of the car turned in a little earlier. Okay. So the last part at turn 4, so I can get the nose of the car as close to the wall. You mean the inside of the corner, I'm guessing. Yeah, because if I'm turning the wheel a little bit too much, I don't need to turn the wheel. Just trying to figure this out. Okay, so thinking about this, if I'm braking enough going into that corner, I only need to turn the wheel a little because I'm at an appropriate speed. And what I think I'm doing is that because I'm going in a little too fast, or maybe way too fast at times, I'm actually turning the wheel more, which will create more understeer, correct? And make the car go slower. But what it is that I don't need that much steering. I'm just trying to compensate for that, but in reality it creates more understeer. And I just have to go slower into that corner, right? I don't know. I think that's what you're trying to say, or maybe I'm just trying to make sense of it in a way I can understand. Yes, Mount Panorama is definitely a survival track, and yeah, the fact that I signed up for a 2.4 hours solo enduro race at Mount Panorama was, I was I was thinking like I really want to do it for the experience because I've never done an enduro ever, so this will be my first, but also for that experience, for just making sure that I can stay consistent and making sure that I can stay focused for that 2.4 hours. And for me, that experience is invaluable. And to be honest, I want to stay as clean and as consistent as I possibly can, um, and also finish the race. Like I know for the SRO race a few weeks ago, I I was disappointed. You know, all the little things that happened. I had a stop and go penalty. I spun twice, all this kind of stuff. But I know that that race, whenever I'm in that race, the GT World Challenge America Esports Series, I'm pretty much in over my head. I'm really just surviving, trying to finish the race, and getting that seat time. But I feel like now that I'll be in split 7 for this SimGrid 2.4 hours, I feel that people around me will be more at my level. So we will see. We will see. All right. That's right. Thank you. Hey, Marjan. I appreciate that. Thanks for following Fizzgas. Thanks. You know, in real life racing, my mentor, my rally mentor, coach taught me a lot, and I feel
Low
like it
tire pressure, stay
applies
away from
a
curbs.
lot to life. But I wanted to do, you know, I've always wanted to rally, and he supported me as far as like encouraging me and teaching me everything he knew. Um, and I knew I wasn't ready for my first race, but he said, "You know what? You'll never be ready." And that's true of so many things, whether it's a new job, a new car, or what have you. Like jumping into this big race, I'm not ready. Take this line. Okay. So go wider, braking, turn. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong wall. This was horrible, Dan. Sorry. That was not a good example. I know exactly what you're trying to say. I'm just trying to make it happen. So I feel like I'm scrubbing speed. I feel like that's what the feedback in my wheel is telling me. Eeh, I think I have to downshift to fourth before I go downhill, before I point the nose downhill. So before that sign, I think I should be in. I think I should concentrate on what I'm doing. No, but thinking about that, going down the mountain, if I'm in fifth at the top of the mountain, I think I need to downshift in a straight line before I go under the sign. And when I go under the sign, I point my nose down and brake simultaneously. I believe that's what I should be doing. Hmm. GT3 struggles. Alright, folks, I'm going to try to stay focused. I'm going to get fast lap in if possible. Oops, that was not fast. Oh, grass. Honestly, I was trying to get on the gas a little bit quicker. Just have to be patient. Okay, let's try this again, Dan. Okay, up here, closer to the wall. Brake, brake, brake. Turning in, get close to the wall, on the gas. I feel like that's kind of what you said, but we'll just have to speed that up a bit as I get more comfortable with doing that. Lifting here, back on the gas, staying close to the wall. I have to turn in a little bit later on this one, I think. There we go. Here we go. Fifth. Downshift, point, downshift, wait, brake, downshift, wait, brake, downshift. Patience right here, getting in there, getting on the gas out of the corner. That's what I'm doing. I don't know if it's right. No, too fast. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Sounds good, Dan. A test of my trail braking skills. Here we go. Thanks for following the arsonist. I appreciate that. Definitely no runoff. Wait, hold on. For practice. Sorry. Reading the chat as I'm piloting a car. Okay. I'm not going to talk this for a few laps. I'm really going to try to concentrate. I'm really going to try to get closer to 27, 2 minutes and 7, sorry, yeah, 2 minutes 7 seconds flat. Oops, no grass. It's hot. Come on, Ghosty. Out of my way. Come on. Here we go, Dan. This is it. The test. Lifting there. Come on. Turning in later here. Okay. Braking in a straight line before. Point it down. Brake. Ah! Yikes! Oh!
Your lap time is invalidated.
No!
Please try to stay on the track.
Okay. Just trying to break down in my head what went wrong there. I did brake in a straight line prior to pointing the nose downhill. However, I think I still had some steering angle in there. Whereas when I'm pointing the nose downhill and downshifting, I should be in a straight line at that angle pointed down, rather than having steering angle pointed down, correct? It's kind of like, and I'm just thinking like how it relates to what I've learned in the past, whether it's real life driving, but when there's a turn over a crest in real life driving, you don't turn, you like point it, and then you make sure the front of the car is pointed so you're not turning in the crest, kind of like that. It's very hot. Okay, let's try to do, I want to do 5 more laps. What am I doing? Okay. Lost a bit of time there, but I feel that was good. It's okay. It felt good. It felt safe, but not slow. Staying out, lifting, back on the gas. Feel like this is how I instruct. Okay, on the gas. Downshifting to 4th. Point the car, downshifting. It's okay. Downshifting. Here we go. Slowing it way down. Point and back on the gas. There we go. It took a lot of patience for that, especially when I saw the ghost car pass me down the hill. I'm literally perspiring here. It is hot. Oh. Let's see. Come on, I just need a green delta. Not so much, so close. don't get that curb. I hesitated just a little bit. It's fine. We got it. Patience. Ah, yikes! The ghost car almost lost it as well. Somehow, I got a bit lucky there. Okay. Downshift. Point the car. Downshift. Come on. Patience here. There we go. Still in front of me. Get out of here, ghost. Okay, this corner. Let's brake at the 150. Come on. Come on. Barely. Oops, wrong gear. So the trick is to try to go fast and not overdrive. Oops. Third. There we go. Almost got you, ghosty. Oh. Oh, weird. Okay. Point it down. Losing time on that corner. Oh, yikes. More gentle on the braking. Oh my gosh, it is hot. Woo. Thank you. Cut detected. Hold on. I need to return to the garage. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Okay. Have a little bit of water. All right. Whew. Let's see. Looking at chat here. Thanks everyone for joining me. It's been a lot getting to know this car, but I absolutely love it. Even within the second, I guess this 2 laps, right? I think I started with a 2:10 something on my second lap. Let's see. Looking at your folks, you folks in chat. Push, push, push. That's right, Ricky. It's hard not to start overdriving when you're pushing and to stay consistent and smooth. All right, Subnesia. So tough to actually get that time back. Thank you so much, Dan. Ooh, my husband got me some ice cream to cool me down. Maybe I think he wants me to take a couple more laps. I know it's supposed to be the end of my stream, but I feel like we could do like maybe 5 more laps or something like that. Hmm. Hold on. All right, Dan, I'm gonna try that. What's up, Helicid? How's it going there? Well, Dan, so I bet Dan has a really fast time in this game. Dan, what have you done on Bathurst? I'm gonna just shut the mic off while I take a couple of bites of my ice cream. By the way, it is Ben and Jerry's, and it is non-dairy. It's a vegan ice cream. I'm not vegan. I try to be vegetarian, but you know, like I like bacon, and I like some lamb and stuff like that. But mainly for health reasons, I try to keep meat out of my diet. So this is like a peanut butter chocolate. Mm, I wouldn't even say swirl. It's like this. It's very. You would think because it's Ben and Jerry's, it would be really good, but it's actually not that great. Like as far as the non-dairy ice creams out there or non-dairy pseudo ice creams, um, it's okay. It's not one that I would buy again. My favorite non-dairy ice cream is the Soylicious, and it's the cashew ice cream with sea salt and caramel, and that's amazing. I literally could eat the whole thing in one sitting, which is dangerous. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out during my ice cream break. I needed that. Hmm. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do 5 more laps. Actually, let's look at my timetable first. So my first lap ever in this Lexus RCF was 2:13. Then I went 2:10, 2:09, 2:08. Oh, that was my slow lap that I took. So I feel like now, like I can consistently get into 207s. So that's good. And it's just consistently chipping away at that time. I need to take off that 4/10 of a second. I feel like I have to do that. I might not be able to do it during the stream, but I have to do it before the day ends. Let's go.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Whoa, that was not a good start. So that's gonna be slow off the bat. For this one, I hesitated. Okay, here we go, Dan. Oh, yikes, no. It's okay. Patience. Yikes, gentle on the brakes. Gentle on the brakes. So I feel like right there, I was just a little too abrupt on the brakes, a little too much on the brakes, which I believe just caused the rear end of my car to get even lighter than it should have because I'm already in a downhill. So the weight is already on the front, and then while turning and everything caused me to spin. So let's try this again. Whoa. No. Okay. Does that count as one lap? Okay. I think that's what happened anyway. The good thing is that I got a better start off that last corner. Don't look at the chat. Oh, okay. Okay, that felt a lot better. Come on. I need to finish with taking that 4/10 off. Which means I have to find the speed in all of these corners. No! Ah! Close! Oops. That's what happens when I look at the delta. Close down. I'm gonna stay in 5th. I'm hesitating too much on that corner. There we go. Whew. Turn later. Yikes. Oh no! I thought I was gonna hit that wall. Okay. It's okay. I see the red delta. It's okay, as long as I can kind of stay around my last time, I can start being more consistent at a lower, faster speed. Yikes. That corner's so hard. And then I'm back. I have to stop with the curbs. Oops. Ugh. Like I said. I think I can take that corner faster, the right up the mountain. Ooh, too fast. I knew it. I knew it. Whew. All right. Yeah. Let's see. We're just gonna drive. I know I keep saying one more time, but I do need this practice. Let's try 2 more laps. If I can't do it in 2 more laps, then I'm done. At least for now. We started this stream late, so I feel like I can justify that time. I do need to, in general, practice more when I'm not streaming. Okay. This is good practice, so. Whoops, yikes. Opened up my wheel a bit too much. Okay, 2 more laps, right? Let's do it. Ooh, that's a glitch. Ooh. Okay. Go. The next right turn is where I think I can carry more speed. That's what Gregor told me. What do you know? No. No. That gives me 1 more lap. But I'm just going to turn around because this lap still counts as when I said 2 more laps. And I know this is not ideal, but hey, there's only a ghost on the track. And I have the whole mountain to practice. So, oops. Here we go. So that corner, that right-hander, I know, I could push it a lot more. So that's good. That was what, 0.3 of a second right there? Maybe 0.2? Little by little, I'll find time, hopefully, in every corner. Maybe not every corner, but I'd like to. Okay, here we go. Down, shifting into 4th. Point the car, down, shifting into 3rd. Patience, brake, downshift. Patience, brake, downshift. Turn a little bit more on the gas out of the corner. There we go. And for this one, what I did that time, and I realized it right when I did it, but I didn't do it the last time, and nor do I think I should ever do it ever again until I get faster, is go into fourth gear. I don't think I need that fourth gear going downhill. I think I should just stay in third. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is my second lap, and whatever happens, I'm gonna finish it. Let's do it. Try to make it clean. That's me talking to myself, by the way. Oh, well. Okay. That just means I have to make some time up somewhere else. Oh no, yeah. Okay, so that didn't work. That's not the point at which I need to carry more speed, but let's see. Okay, here we go. Okay, braking, pointing, brake, downshift, brake, downshift. It's this cadence, this patience. Okay, third. Not going into... Oh, I felt a bit of a push down there going into first gear. That's okay. Seemed like a better line aside from the curve. Still slow due to my incident on the mountain, but okay, one more. That's fine. It's decided. One more. Okay. Whew. It's knowing where to push and not to push. Not to push. Come on. Okay. Downshift, point, downshift. Patience, brake, downshift. Brake, downshift. Brake a little bit more. Whoa! Almost lost it. That's okay, I'm still in it. Stay in third. Oh, push. Needed to slow it down just a bit more before that forest elbow. Whew. It's hot. Everyone who's just joining me, thank you so much for watching. I'm on my 23rd lap ever in this Lexus, and I chose Bathurst because I'm doing the 2.4 hours of Bathurst on Thursday, so I thought this would be a good way to get to know the vehicle. I really, really like it. I was trying to get sub 207s. Doesn't look like it's going to happen during the stream, but I'm gonna keep chasing it. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was intense. That was really pushing it. So let's go to the garage. Yes. So let's go to the timetables. See what I'm looking at here. All right. By the way, my ice cream that my husband brought me is melting, so let me take another couple bites while we look at the timetables. I'm gonna turn my mic off just for a second. All right, so I started off, my very first lap was 2 minutes 13 seconds, almost 2:14 to be honest. Second lap brought it down to 2:10, 2:09, 2:08, so that looked good. On my seventh lap, I got a 2:07, 7:75, which, you know, to see the 2:07s, that was good because AMR Dan gave me a goal of hitting 2:07s today when I started this stream, so thank you for giving me something to push for. And then probably hit the wall, spun, what have you, made mistakes, you know how it goes. They got back to the 2:07s. This lap right here, number 12, is when we took the slow lap, and well, maybe took the slow lap, and Dan told me how to take the corners 3 and 4 up the mountain. This is where I tried, didn't work out. Then I got down to 2:07s, and then I started pushing. Sometimes it didn't work out, you know, but I kept pushing. So my best time today is 2:07.113, and I really feel that that's good. That's great progress for me because this is the first time ever driving this car, and Bathurst is not an easy track to drive. However, like I mentioned before, the reason why I chose Bathurst is because, well, it started with just registering for the SimGrid 2.4 hours of Bathurst on Thursday, which is 2 days from now. I originally chose the McLaren 720S, and because I liked it, we tested it at Mazzano, and Lauren Jubb really does well with it. But when I messaged her yesterday to see if she had an awesome tune for it, she said with the update, she felt that the rear end was too slidey. So that got me thinking. I'm like, well, slidey is not what I want at Bathurst. No way. So I chose the Lexus because it's a front engine, and I thought, well, if I'm going to be driving for 2.4 hours of Bathurst, then I need a car that is fairly, not easy to handle, but easier to handle, something that won't get away from me, something that I can drive consistently. This will be my first ever enduro, and it is a solo enduro, and I chose this car. So yeah, I drove it for the first time today on Bathurst. I still need a lot of practice ahead of me. I have a lot of practice ahead of me. I'll be practicing a bit tonight, and the race is in 2 days. So AMR Dan has agreed, I'm putting words in your mouth, to help me, hopefully. There's 3 pit stops, and we will see what happens. I'm in split 7, so don't you worry, folks. If you are in the SimGrid, you know, registered for the 2.4 hours of Bathurst, you're looking at my times and you're like, oh my gosh, she's going to be on the track with me. No, I'm in split 7, which is, as far as the recommended or the suggested times for that split was 2 minutes, 5 seconds or slower. So there you go. All right, now looking at the chat. Thank you everybody for joining me. If you're new here, thanks so much. I'm Verena Mei. I'm a real life stunt driver, former race car driver. I competed in Rally America, Formula Drift, Time Attack, and I am sim racing now. I love it. I started playing ACC back in August, not too long ago, when I was invited to the More Female Racers Championship, and I had a lot of fun, and I cannot stop racing. So I'm basically, and trying to manage all the different series that I entered in and am registered in, and also playing different games. But yeah, this is the big goal. Thursday, Bathurst, 2.4 hours. Okay, let's see. Don't fear the walls, conquer them. Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, I try not to fear the walls, but they get me sometimes. All right, let's see. Yeah, consistent 2.6, 2.7. I feel like if I could get down to that, and I think I can with more practice considering I only put in, what, 24 laps so far in this car. I hope I can get down there. I'll definitely try. That's right. Power. Oh, thanks, Toby. I appreciate that. Thanks for following Screamin' Cheese. I appreciate that. Hmm. You know what? I never thought about getting a smaller diameter wheel. I don't know how that would make a difference. And just a thought. How would that make a difference? So the second corner I can take in third gear, Chris says, and I was wondering about that. I'm gonna try that. All right, Weza Sa, thank you so much for streaming. I appreciate that. Really, really appreciate it. Aw, thank you. Thank you, everybody who's watching from the raid. Yay. Yes, the Lexus. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following Dufflo. So this is going to be the end of my stream, and it's been such a pleasure driving this Lexus. And for those of you who really want to see it up close, yes, I'll leave the track. And it is a really good-looking car. And like I said, I tried to change the colors of the liveries, but it wouldn't let me. So that's what we have. I chose the pink wheels just to kind of personalize it, but that's just about it as far as what they'll allow me to customize on this livery. But it's a very, very nice looking car. Let's go to the showroom. That's right. All right. Just looking at the car. Thank you so much. Folks, I stream here every single Tuesday and Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pacific, so turn on your notifications. Thank you all for following. And then I also stream an official Forza stream called Hey Watch This. It's my show that I've had for over 2 years. I play Forza Horizon 4. And I'm going to add actually two additional streams, not regularly, but I'm going to be streaming on Sunday. I'm not quite sure what time yet, but Gregor and I will be practicing for the More Female Racers Championship Series, race number 1 at Misano. And then on Monday, it's going to be race 1 at Misano, I believe at 11 a.m. So I'll post it in my schedule. If you want to follow me, I'd love for you to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram. It's at Verena Mei. I post any kind of news and things like that. But tomorrow, I'm going to hit up Dirt Rally 2. So AMR Dan, you see him in the chat. He created a rally just for me in Dirt Rally 2. It's called the Verena Mei Rally. So last week we tried to get into it. I wanted to race it. I wanted to just send it. But we couldn't get into the server on Dirt Rally 2. So this week I will actually race it. I practiced like 7 out of 10 of the stages, but I'm just going to go straight into racing it tomorrow. Well, I actually might do a couple of practice stages and then send it. Folks, thank you so much for watching. I will see you here for Dirt Rally 2 tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific. If not, then Friday on Hey Watch This on the official Forza channel, which I always host here, 9 a.m. Pacific, playing Forza Horizon 4. And I will see you soon. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it. Bye. And thank you so much for following DaFlow001. See you next time, everybody.